Hi, my name is Martha and I'm the breastfeeding peer counselor at the American Red Cross WIC in Spring Valley. I used the EnDeare when my baby was born premature. My breastfeeding plan had to change and my peer counselor and WIC were there to help me. I had such a great rapport with my peer counselor that I was able to get in contact with her from the hospital to share the news. She made it so that my fiance could pick up the pump and have it ready for me before I was discharged. The EnDeare pump is a hospital-grade pump that worked in my favor for 3 beautiful long months. Being able to have a stash for my daughter once she was home was great, and not having to worry about buying a pump or how I would feed my daughter was a blessing. This pump is great for moms who have to be separated from their baby for long periods of time in the beginning. Thanks to WIC, I was able to still continue to offer my breast milk.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie. Today I am going to show you how to put together and use a Hygeia EnDeare pump. This electric pump is best to use in the first weeks after your baby is born, if your baby is having trouble latching, or you and your baby are separated due to illness. Your EnDeare pump comes with a kit of all of the required parts. To use your pump, you will need piston, tubing, flanges, valves, and storage bottles. To assemble your pump, insert the valve into the base of each flange. Make sure the valve fits snugly in place, otherwise you will not have proper suction. Screw the flange onto the top of the storage bottle. Attach the piston onto the pump motor by inserting the peg into the hole on the side of the pump. Point the orange end of the piston upwards or at 12 o'clock. Then move it clockwise, pull the orange arm out and snap it into the white rubber piece. You will hear a small pop when it is firmly snapped into place. Next, inspect the tubing for any cracks, tears, or holes. Attach the orange end of the tubing to the flange. Make sure the fit is secure. Attach the clear end of the tube onto the piston. If you are going to pump both breasts, repeat the same process with the other tube and storage bottle. If you plan on just pumping one breast, place the cap onto the other peg of the piston to maximize suction. The EnDeare pump must be plugged into a 3-prong electrical outlet. To use your pump, center the flange over your nipple. Make sure that your nipple is centered and is able to move freely. If your nipple is rubbing along the sides, or if a large amount of your nipple is being pulled into the flange while pumping, consider using a different size flange. Turn the pump on by pressing the green power button. Adjust the orange speed dial to a fast setting by turning it clockwise. Next, adjust the suction strength by turning the white ring located on the side of the piston to a low setting. The suction levels are represented by dots on the side of the piston, 1 dot being the lowest suction strength and 5 being the highest. You will turn the ring away from the pump motor to reach the lower settings. Keep these settings until your milk begins to flow. Once your milk begins to flow, adjust the speed dial to a slower pace by turning it counterclockwise. Then adjust the suction strength to a higher level by turning it towards the pump. Adjust the dials accordingly to your comfort level. All of the bottles, valves, and flanges can be washed in warm soapy water after each use. Make sure that the tubing does not get wet. If you are having problems with your pump or if you have any questions, please ask your WIC counselor. We are happy to help you with all of your breastfeeding and pumping needs.